And we're back again, going over the M252 mortar system and how to operate it to provide timely and accurate fires on an objective. This video we're going to be covering how to provide gun data using the Mortar Ballistic manual and the usage of the M67 sight to actually ensure that our rounds are impacting on target. So just to recap, we got the firing or the distance and direction from MFP1 to Alpha Bravo 0005. We identified that it was 210 degrees or 3724 mils for direction, and for distance we have roughly 1420 for meters. So given that information, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and establish our Mortar Ballistic manual, and then we're going to identify on that far left side the range at which we can reach that target on the lowest rings or charges. So we're going to go ahead and inspect that Mortar Ballistic manual, and then we're going to use HE just to orient us a little bit. You can change the shell type to match which shell you are using for that fire mission. So for us, again, we're using the HE shell, and again we're looking for 1400 meters on the lowest charge we can use. So here at one ring, we identified on this left side that we cannot reach 1400 meters, so that means we need to do charge 2, which is 2 rings. So we're going to go ahead and flip back 2 rings, and then we're going to go to that 1400 meter mark, and in that second column we're going to have the elevation mil reading. So again, we discussed the mil to meter range and elevation relationship in the familiarization to the M67 sight. So today we're going to use that to ensure that our rounds are impacting correctly. So our range was 1420 meters. We're going to go ahead and identify in that first column the range, 1400 meters, and in that second column we have the elevation. 1400 equals 1076. We need a little bit more, so we're going to go ahead and guesstimate and go with 1055. Our elevation mil reading for the M67 sight is 1055 mils. So at this time we have the firing data that we need, but we're going to go ahead and cover the rest of the information on our mortar manual here. At the top, again, we have the type of shell and the amount of charges or rings. For us, it's the M821 HE shell, and it is 2 charges or 2 rings. That first row is the average dispersion. This is the distance in which the rounds are expected to impact apart from each other. So we fire 2 rounds, we can expect that those 2 rounds are going to be 24 meters away from each other when they impact. Again, this is an average. On that first column we have the range in meters. This is the range from our MFP to our target. We find that on that first column. On that second column, it is that mil to meter relationship. So again, 1400 mils is 1076 mils on the mortar system itself. That third column, time of flight, this is just the amount of time it's going to take from the mortar round to fire out of the tube and impact on target. So for us, we can expect that round to travel in air for approximately 23 seconds. And then these next 2 columns are the distance of elevation and time of flight per 100 meters. So the elevation change is approximately 15 meters every 100 meters. And then same thing, that time of flight every 100 meters, you're going to receive approximately 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 time of flight change within those 100 meters. Alright, so again, we have Alpha Bravo 0005 firing from MFP1 here. We have a range of 1420 meters, and that mil relation is 1055 mils, and then our direction is going to be 3724. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to hop into our site. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move that mortar system to that mil reading. So 3724 on the top, 3724, and then we're going to go down to 1055 mils. So a quick note on that right side, obviously you can see here that it says 4 rings. Again, that is irrelevant because we did it based off of the mil readings on the Mortar Ballistic manual. So again, that right side, it is just a quick reference thing that you can use to do timely and accurate fires even faster. But again, that is just a quick reference and is not going to be as accurate as how we've done it. So 3724 mils deflection at the top, 1055 mils elevation on the left for a distance of 1420. That is how you're going to input your firing data from your Mortar Ballistic manual into your mortar system in preparation for your fire missions. As always, if you have any further questions or you would like to see something specific in a following video, go ahead and drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.